Getting an ostomy surgery is a difficult time, and it's a traumatizing experience for most people. Getting discharged and going home with a stoma is even more terrifying, because now you're on your own, and now you have to learn all of these new routines. What then happens for a lot of people is that they experience leakage and skin issues. Nurses has been telling us this all along, saying there is no perfect product because there is no perfect patient. You need to consider the individual every single time. And therefore, understanding the surface that the product actually sits on becomes quite important. So that's why we introduced BodyFit technology, and the mindset of BodyFit had to be ingrained in all of our design, all of our education, and all of our learning. The first product we introduced was SenSura Mio, the flat appliance. It made a massive difference because we introduced an elastic adhesive that moves with the body and goes into all the creases and folds. Then, not too long ago, we introduced the SenSura Mio Convex portfolio. And now we're actually launching the first product designed specifically for the outward body profile. Lots of people are living with hernias and bulges, and this actually poses a unique challenge in terms of making a good fit. So we are really happy that now we have a complete portfolio for the three archetypes of body profiles. A relatively flat abdomen where the stoma sits, or the stoma can sit in an inward body profile, or the stoma can sit in an outward profile.
So when you have a stoma in an outward area, it means that you don't only have a stoma, you also carry a little bit of extra weight around, or you might have a hernia. That's really tricky because what we're trying to do is create a really good seal so you don't get any leakage, but at the same time we've got a flat product and a round belly that we're trying to create a solid connection between. To put things into perspective, we spent months, or actually years, speaking to stoma care nurses as well as users. And what we've realized is that the people with these kind of outward stoma areas are actually a really, really large group, even more so than those with an inward stoma area. And on top of this, 3 out of 4 people with this outward stoma area experience leakage at least once a month. So we would really like to help these people with better products.
There's a very good reason why it's hard to actually fit something flat to a curved surface. If you imagine trying to fit a flat piece of paper to a round ball, you can see that these creases being formed and channels underneath, so you can't get a snug fit between the paper and the ball.
We actually tested how flat products adhere on curved bellies, and it's very clear that it doesn't fit. There's a risk that output will leak out and damage the skin through the channels. It really convinced us that it was critical to have a product that is designed especially for this shape.
With this goal for a perfect fit in mind, we developed a product that was pre-shaped so it could provide a better fit and more stability and support. We call this BodyFit technology. You might notice that we've inverted the base plate. We've done this to make it easier for the user to steer better as they apply the product. If you have a bigger belly, visibility can be an issue. So with this inversion, you're actually better able to see the stoma and your product as you place it on, and then you can simply flip it into shape. So where a convex product is designed to fit an inward shape, this concave appliance is designed to fit a shape just as challenging, namely an outward shape.
And to support the hugging of the curved belly, we designed a star-shaped outer ring with fit zones. And it's actually quite logical if you think of your hand that is hugging or a starfish that is grabbing a stone.
What we've learned from speaking as well as observing users over time is that bulges and bigger bellies are quite dynamic. They move throughout the day, and also the stoma itself changes position throughout the day, as well as over the course of months. So all this movement really puts a strain on the adhesive and the skin. So what we've tried to do is making sure that it is on the one hand more stable and doesn't move as much, but at the same time is also still flexible and comfortable.
So what happens when the bulge is moving is that the adhesive can tend to work loose, and this can be a risk for potentially getting leakage under the adhesive or even out onto the clothes. And regardless, it may cause skin irritation.
If you can imagine a tree, it has a solid trunk in the middle, and then the branches is more flexible. And it's just like our adhesive. It gets more and more flexible from the center and out, so it can adapt the movements around and control it.
Yeah, so much in the same way as the tree, we need a stability area in the center of the product. So we have a combination of features to help us achieve that. The circular fit zones in the center are there to help the product to follow the stoma as it moves. And the soft ring is there to provide stability for the center. And both things help towards achieving a good seal and better body fit.
We are truly excited to launch SenSura Mio Concave. This completes our SenSura Mio range and our body fit platform. This has been made possible through the collaboration with hundreds of stomická nurses from around the world and a really dedicated team of Coloplast employees who've been working on this for the past many years. And we're certain that this will make a massive difference for a lot of users.